Hello and welcome to the stream of fail. Wow, I look tired. I am tired. That is life. 1 second. Oh man. Books and boop. And hello, Rupert, and welcome to the stream of fail. When I look tired, I look absolutely like I'm dying. Might be a little bit. Because there are people outside doing construction on the river, and they're really loud. And I'm like, they did it at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, no, go work at a decent time, like 9. God damn it. Now you look sleepy. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay. So yeah, aside from being really, really, really tired, I did things. Yeah. Hello, pilot, and welcome to the stream of fail. Bye. Yeah. Loading. Dang indeed. This. Boop. There we go. It's not loading. No, Kimmy. Come join the stream. First of all, let's just admire this picture. I'm actually kind of proud of this picture. It's cool. It's Sasha, which is Sashi and Chaser gone through undertesting, for those that know Chaser. So yeah, sup ceiling. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk while I color, because I wanted to do a talkie video, but I also want to finish this, so there's that. There are pros and cons to doing stuff for yourself or doing stuff for other people. Draw me like one of your French girls, please. Yes, exactly. So hello to all and welcome to the stream of fail. I talk a lot with my hands, so how much drawing is actually going to go on, I don't know. But at least it's a pretty picture to look at. That's fair. I'll admit that. I like it anyway. So, yeah, so there's pros and cons to doing stuff for other people and doing stuff for yourself. So when you do stuff for other people, we naturally want to make others happy, because when others happy, others like us, and others will do stuff for us. Or that is kind of the underlying thing. You do something for someone, someone will do something back. You speak in hands, says she's Gaster, confirmed. Yes, I am secretly Gaster. See, Gaster disappeared from the game and came to real life on your computer mobile screen. Yeah. So yeah, when you do something for someone else, it's usually with that unless you're just doing it just instinctively, which a lot of people do. You're doing it because you're wanting something back, or you're going to expect at some point when you're in the same situation that someone will do something back for you. When you do something for yourself, you don't really get kind of that feeling of, I just did something. When you do something for yourself, and like, I kind of want to put it into context. And so, say for instance, Sash is being a full mute bad. Being a full mute would be bad for me because I talk a lot, and I don't think I can sign quick enough. I did a bit of sign language in college, but I don't think I can sign quick enough that my brain goes, because I'd be stopping mid-sentence to go, wait, what? What was I talking about again? When someone helps you, you feel better. So when someone does a random act of kindness, you get a kick out of it. And when you do a random act of kindness to someone else, they get a kick, and you get a kick out of it as well. But there comes a point when you need to do something for yourself, and by that I mean when you don't like to do something. If it's fine if the thing that you're doing you like, or you could put up with, and it doesn't affect you. And if it goes wrong, it's fine. If it goes right, fantastic. That's all well and good. It's when you're doing something that you really, really don't like, or you feel like you're pressured into doing something. It's really hard to do something for Sashi's face looks so floofy. Hello, Kimmy, and welcome to the Stream and Fail. So, yeah. Where am I going? I lose myself when I talk anyways. My mind runs quicker than my mouth can move. So, me being a mute would be awful. Yeah, I lost it. It's gone. So yeah, the problem comes in is when you're trying to do, when you want to help people and you want to do something, but that doing that thing is something that you don't like doing. And that is when I say that you should just turn around and not do the thing at all. Because if you don't like doing what you're doing, that the good feeling that you get for doing something for people, that is fake and false. Because you're not doing something that you like. You're not doing something that you're proud of. That reward that you get from other people, the fact that they like what you do, if you don't like it, that's kind of like they both cancel each other out and you're left with void. You're left with absolutely nothing. In short, be rewarded. Good. It's not that simple though. Because you should, and everyone should, be able to be selfish once in a while. And selfish is the wrong word for it, but it's also the right word. Selfish is not a bad thing. Selfish just means you put yourself first. That's all it means. People use it in bad context all the time, and it gets misused quite a lot. But selfish is just putting yourself first. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because what you're doing is you're protecting yourself, and you can help more people if you like the stuff that you do. Doesn't matter what it is. If you don't like doing what you're doing, then don't do it. Does that make sense? Sashi's fired up. And I get it. I really do get it. I've gone out of my way for so many people. I've moved mountains retrospectively. And I will do that again and again and again. But there are times when I've now learned when I need to step back and go, no, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to not do the thing for you. I'm going to do a thing for myself instead. So it's really important to learn that, because if you don't do that, you just wear yourself down, and there is only so much that you can take as stress in that sort of way. If you take on everyone else's problems, it's the same with taking on everyone else's problems. I do that a lot. I want people to tell me all of their problems all of the time so that I can try and find a way to help them. I like to do that. I do it a lot. I do it too much a lot. And I get very invested in people, for those that actually know. But I will now turn around and say no. If I can't take on that stress, I will turn around and say no, but it's not, no, I don't want to deal with that. It's no, I can't take it. And then I usually steer them towards someone that I know could. And they also could turn around and say no, because they have too much stresses. But it's all about sharing. You can share stresses, it's good. I'm going on tangents all the time, but it's fine. Just, it really bothers me to hear people do stuff that they don't like for people that whine and bitch about the stuff that they do anyway. And this happens a whole lot, and I've seen it happen a whole lot. And it's just like, dude, save yourself the trouble and just draw the line. Because you don't need it. You don't need to do the thing that you don't like to do. You really don't. You never need to do the thing that you don't want to do. If someone says you're going to drink this cup of tea, you don't need to drink the cup of tea. The tea can stay there until it goes cold and you don't drink it at all. Just because someone made you a cup of tea doesn't mean you have to drink it. We're going into consent and everything again. But like, it's that sort of thing. It's if you really don't want to do something, don't do it. If you want to do something and you want to do it, make sure that it makes you happy as well. Because it's great making a whole load of people happy, but you need to make yourself happy in what you do. And it's one of the main reasons, well, it is the reason basically why I quit my last job. I could not deal with not being proud of what I produced. And I would rather not have money and be looking for a job again than have money and be in a job that was stressing me out so much that I was crying. When it comes to the point when the thing that you don't like is causing you to cry, you need to put the thing down and leave it. It doesn't have to be forever though. And you don't have to stick to it. If you feel later on that you'd like to do it, then do it. But like, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. This is so important to do stuff for yourself. 'Cause you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy otherwise. You really won't. You can't be solely happy on making the majority of other people happy. That won't bring you any joy. It'll just be basically a pain in the ass for you. Because you put in all of the effort. You're not even guaranteed anything in return. You're not guaranteed that people are going to like the thing. But you think that people like the thing. And you think that they're not going to like the things that you like. But you'd be surprised. You'd be really surprised. It's just it's one of my pet peeves is when people say I have to do this. People use that a lot. I was telling Blue yesterday. People use the word have to. I have to go do this thing I don't like. I have to invite this person that I don't like to my wedding, to my birthday. No, you don't. You don't have to invite or talk or do something that you don't like. Hello, Selena, and welcome to the stream of fail. Sashi's all fired up. It's all good. But yeah, you just don't have to. And what you drawing? I'm drawing what would happen to Chaser if Chaser went through undertesting. Because there's not enough Sashis, clearly. He's not the 18th Sashi I've made. Sashi might have a problem. But it's fine. I'm enjoying making the Sashis, and you know what's the most important? Is that I enjoy it. And it really is. You have to enjoy what you do. Like, people don't know the difference between a need and greed. No, it's not the difference between a need and greed. It's the difference between a need and a want. People want things all the time. I want to get a job. That doesn't mean that I get one. I also need a job because I need money and income and all of the stuff that comes with a job and experience and blah 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 blah. I really want a graphics tablet. I don't need a graphics tablet. I can do, clearly, without a graphics tablet. It just takes longer and I'm lazy. What are we talking about right now? We're talking about doing stuff for other people that you don't like to do and how you shouldn't do that. If you want to do stuff for other people and you like the stuff that it is, fine. Go do stuff for other people. Seriously, it makes you feel amazing. Especially when you are proud of your work. The most joy you'll get is when you produce something that you really like and you go and show it and people like it as well. And you won't find any better positive reinforcement than that. And like, every now and again, I don't really look at the views on my videos. Because I just don't think to. But every now and again, I like randomly scroll through when I'm trying to get to my live stream bit where I can see the comments and stuff for you guys now. I'll like just scroll through the videos. Some of my videos have got over 100 views for the comic dubs that I did with Blue. I really enjoyed doing those. I was so proud of them. So like I'm a tiny baby compared to everyone else that's doing voice acting, and I had over 100 views, and that just seems absolutely mind blown that 100 people watched it. Like, so when they ask you, or you want to, see this. You should never do something because you feel pressured into it. If someone asks you to do something, say, like, if someone asked me to make a new set, and this actually happens quite a lot, people keep asking me to make new sashes for the AUs that they are invested in at the moment. Whether it's, like, I don't know, Flowerfell or I know, G-Sashi or stuff like that. Stuff that I haven't really thought of yet, and I'm not really invested into the AU. So I won't really think of how that would work in undertesting wise. And I turn around and go, well, no, sorry, I can't do that. As much as I'd like to make you happy that you have a sashi that you can relate to, no, I don't have to make a sashi that you can relate to. I don't have to make a sashi that likes everyone. I don't have to make a sashi that I don't want to make, because the sashis is my character and I can make what I like with it. And it works the same with everything. It works the same with YouTube. I get a lot of people going, oh, you should do this video, you should do this video. And while it's great to have that feedback of what people want, I don't then only cater to the people that ask me. Because there are people that don't ask me what videos they want, and they're just happy to have the content there. They're just happy to sit there and listen to me ramble for ages and ages. Or they're just happy to sit there and watch me draw and play shitty music for ages and ages. Or mute me for a while and watch me draw and play good music on their own computer. But that's enough. You feel so much better. Like, trust me. Really trust me here. You'll feel so much better to produce something that you like and not look at how many views you get and stuff. Because the thing is, YouTube, the culture on YouTube is just so stupid. The amount, this goes back to the people that are freaking giving me basically adverts for their channels and just like, hey, I really like your channel, insert name here. Can you check out mine and give me your honest opinion? They're all literally the same set of words for different accounts, and I'm like, are you just copy pasting? Probably. And they've got thousands and millions of fucking subscribers, and I'm like, who the fuck is subscribing to you? You don't even have content. Huh? Like, But that's the thing. Just because your video has a lot of views doesn't mean it's a good video. Doesn't mean that people actually like the video. People will also, strangely enough, watch videos that they don't like, just so that they can put mean comments on it. And it's like, why? If you don't like the video, don't watch it. You don't like the person making the video, don't watch the video. It's so simple. But people don't get that, and that kind of seeps in then to the other side of it from the creator's perspective. Oh, this type of video gets fuck tons of views. I'm gonna make this type of video. But if you don't like making that type of video, then why are you making it? Don't make it. Sorry, I kind of went on a whoo rant and just kind of ignored the chat for a bit. My friends keep asking me to draw my character, and I'm like, please, I have other things to worry about than drawing a character that you're gonna keep changing. Yeah, that is exactly it. I had that a lot, and people, especially when you're a drawer, people feel that you have to give them free drawings, which is just bizarre. There is not a single person that draws that needs to give you free art. No, they don't need to give you any free art. If they want to, and they create it, great, fantastic. But they don't need to. And I've had it done to me, and I know that other artists have had it as well, where someone's literally gone, oh, you're not my freaking friend then, are you, if you don't make me free drawings? And I was like, what? No. Discord is my city, YouTube is my home. But yeah, that was the mentality behind it. It was just like, if you don't make free stuff, you're not their friend. I've had it so many times. And I was just like, well, maybe I don't want to create free stuff all the time, and I want to create something that I want to create. If I'm doing it for free and I spend hours and hours, and you guys see me on live stream spending hours and hours on pictures, it takes me hours. What I don't mind doing, if I had a graphics tablet, I could do more stuff, more little sketches and things, because they take like 2 seconds. I don't mind doing them. That doesn't mean just because they take 2 seconds long that I need to do them for everyone. No. It's just the amount of time that goes into art. And it's not even the artwork itself, it's the amount of experience that you get with it as well. So I've been doing graphic art for about 4 years now. And I've been drawing since ever I could pick up a pencil. So, like, that's years and years of experience. But where if I had that amount of experience in, like, biology or something, I'd be freaking loaded in money by now. It doesn't work for art in the same way, unfortunately. Because people feel like art needs to be free, and they feel like they should get it for free, especially if they're a friend of an artist. What kind of logic is that? No free art, no equals no friend. Yep. And you'd be surprised at how many times it happens. It's happened to me online, it's happened to me in real life. I've had my mum turn around and tell me, oh, you should just let them have it. And I'm like, well, no, because one, I don't really want to draw the picture they want me to ask. And two, I've got other drawings to do that I'd really like to finish or draw or do. You know? It doesn't work. Do not do stuff. Like, if I did everything that people asked me to do, I would literally have no time. There would be none. At all. And I'm already, as everyone else is, pushed for time. We're all freaking pushed for time. Everyone doesn't seem to have time of day. It's just the way the world works. But like, we just need to get out of this mentality that the views matter. That because they don't. The fact that you have views, that matters. If you're having videos that are getting no views whatsoever, even though that you're asking people if they're interested in the content and you post it to them and stuff like that, then you've got a bit of a problem. But if you're getting views on your video, you're getting likes on your video, you're getting comments. I don't get many comments on my videos at all, and I think it's mainly because of live streaming and you guys get to comment here, so you don't really comment later. But that's fine. I don't care for that. I don't actually look at it. But for those that do look at it, and if that's what you're seeing, that's good. That's a good thing. It doesn't matter of which video is getting more likes, because if you're not invested in it, like, then don't do it. I just keep repeating myself. I wish I could give you a sneak peek of Traumatic. I'm excited for that. 312 subs. Yes. Senpai deserves more. I'll deserve as much as I get. So right now, I deserve 312 subscribers, I feel. Because that is what people have subscribed to me by. Like, yeah, I completely... Imagining that is, like, way out there. On the scale of things, like... Just trying to picture 300 people in one place is wow. Hello, Alicia Bell, and welcome to the stream. We're talking about doing things. But yeah, like, if I'm gonna repeat myself a whole lot in this video. Just like, you don't want to do it, don't do it. Just don't. Save yourself the stress of looking at the numbers and doing everything number based. Just don't look at it. Just do what you enjoy. It doesn't matter how little people like it compared to your other stuff. If you don't like your other stuff, there's no point in you making it. You're not gonna put as much effort into it. You're not gonna feel good after it. And even when you do get the amount of views that you usually get, you don't feel happy for it because you don't like the work that you produce. You just get more stressed. So you really just kind of hitting yourself with that. Don't need it. I don't know if I've made myself clear enough. But it's one of the things, I see it a lot. I see it so much. Like, my friends in real life are like, oh, I have to do this because otherwise this part of the family won't speak to me again. And I'm like, what? No, if someone's not gonna speak to you, or if someone's gonna unsubscribe, or if someone's gonna freaking hate you for life because you do a thing that you like, that person is not worth your time. They're not even worth a goodbye then. They're just, no. Just do what you want to do. Like, you will just never be happy otherwise. Like, I just can't see. Because you just end up being stressed and you end up thinking about the numbers all the time. Don't ever think about numbers. I did that at the start. At the start of my channel, it's like, I get it. At the start of my channel, I was like, I had 2 subscribers and was like looking at the subscriber count going, someone's gonna subscribe. Come on, subscribe to me. Do it. But like, no. And it stressed me out. And it really did. And every time I post up a new video, I'd have the video open just so that I could see how many people had viewed it. And that is not healthy. Do not do that. No, it just makes you stressed. It really does. And it's not worth it. My sister hates my mum because my mum won't take her to get a drink. Petrol is definitely not free. I'm pretty sure there's a shop within walking distance where she can go get herself a drink. But yeah. That's that to be fair, that's one of the things that I used to do as a kid. I used to like, I didn't quite understand like how is that Neko Chaser. Actually it's Chaser as Sashi. As a Sashi. It's called Sasha. Sasha. But yeah, like, I didn't realize until I got myself a car. One, how much petrol was. Holy shit. When you get a car, don't buy a car to your budget. Buy a car way under your budget. Because insurance, tax, MOT, petrol, cars are expensive. Don't think that just because you've got like £500 saved, you can get a £500 car, because you'll be hit so hard with everything else that you won't be able to have it, basically. And so it's one of the things I never believed. I was like, I have enough money for a car. My mum was like, no, you don't. And I was like, I do. Yes, cry. And she's like, fine. And she shouldn't have said fine. I'm like happy that I have a car now, and it kind of worked out in the end, sort of ish. But yeah, the actual cost of a car is a lot more expensive than people think. She will not walk. She has to be driven there. Take her by the hand, walk her outside, walk her to the shop. Do you have a dog? Tell her to walk the dog. That's what my mum used to do. But yeah, you don't need to be driven there. You don't need to have everything given to you. And if you are, and like, that's the problem nowadays, is like, especially with YouTube and the way it works, like, when people commenting on videos and that, oh, give me this type of video, if enough people do that, they seem to get what they want. Which is like, what? Even when they're not being polite about it. Even when they turn around and go, oh, if you don't do it, I'm gonna send you hate, or I'm gonna go off myself, or blah 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 blah. Like, and they get what they want. You're just feeding that behavior at that point. And you're just reassuring them that if they do that, they're gonna get what they want. When I don't go with her, bam, she hits my guts. Yeah, that happens. It'll happen with kids all the time. They'll grow out of it, trust me. They'll grow out of it. She just needs to learn some independence and respect by the sounds of it. But yeah, that's the thing, it's just if you don't want to do something, don't do it. You don't want to walk to the shop, don't walk to the shop. But then you don't get the thing from the shop that you wanted. So do you really need the thing? It's kind of what you gotta ask yourself in that regard. That's one of the things, is like, I have Skip will turn around to me and go, oh, do you want to go to the shop? And I'm like, nope. It's like, oh, but we could get this. And it's like, no. You want that. I don't want that. You want it. You go get it. And if I'm feeling like I do want to go for a walk, then I will go for a walk. But if I don't, then I will go no. And he'll be like, but you can drive me to the shop. And I'm like, nope, go walk. But it's raining. But you want the thing. You want that thing? You go get the thing. It's got nothing to do with me. That's basically what you need to do. Like, with anything. If people start spamming my channel with freaking, do this type of video, play this game, you don't do this anymore, bleh, I hate you because you don't do what I want, then I'm just gonna look at you like whiny little children and I'm gonna ignore the comment. I'd probably message on every comment going, hey, do you mind? No. This is not how you behave. You might behave this on other channels and on the other internet, but on my internet, where I'm on, you don't behave like that. Nope. I don't accept that behavior, therefore I don't get it. Hey Seshi, do you think you make good quality content? My streams are called the Stream of Fail for a reason. Let's just leave it like that. I really like doing the comic dubs that I did. They were so fun to do, but I am so lazy. I've actually got 2 projects in the work that are gonna be big kind of projects, but they're like, super secret, because, yes, and it's got nothing to do with some of the tabs I have open. Nothing at all. But yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. If I don't, like, even if I turn around and say, like, I do this a lot actually. I've turned around and said to you guys, hey, later on I'm gonna stream this kind of video. Or tomorrow I'm gonna try and stream this kind of video. Because at the time, that's what I wanted to do. Whereas later on, or the next day, I'm like, nah, actually, I feel like this is more important. Where does that come from? Oh no. Where do you come from? You need to find the sketch. It's in this layer somewhere. No! When you draw on the sketch layer. Shit, man. Oh, God damn it. It's like really awkward as well. But yeah, like, you don't want to do, I don't get this mentality, and I used to have it, and now I'm like, what was I doing? Why did I do that? Why did I do the thing I don't like? Why did I hang out with the people that I really didn't like, that were, like, making me cry and shit? Like, I didn't have problems with bullies in the sense of people were picking on me and hitting the backs of my chair because they learned pretty quickly that that was not a thing I was going to put up with. The friends that I hang out with, and this is a massive problem that I know myself that I still have today. The friends that I hang out with would be my bullies because I would move mountains for them. And as soon as I asked for anything, or if I was in trouble or anything, I would get the fact that they'd completely push it aside and go, no, I'm not doing it. And then if I said, oh, yeah, but I did this thing for you. Come on, I know that you're available to do this. I still get nothing. But I get that a lot. It's fine. It's actually sorting it out. So we all still need to learn, I feel that's what we've got for this. But yeah, especially for stuff on the internet. Especially for stuff on the internet. You do not have to do anything. Literally. You don't want to roleplay with someone? Don't roleplay with them. You don't want to draw a particular picture? Don't draw it. If that person doesn't understand or doesn't want to understand or isn't listening to reason, you don't have to talk to them. you just you just have this really handy thing called blocking people. You have it on pretty much every social media ever. Discord, Facebook, Tumblr, DeviantArt, Wattpad. You can block people. YouTube can block people. Like, and it's not a bad thing. You're just giving them time to cool down. If they hate you for it after, so what? Because if they hate it for you after, then they're just proving the point that they didn't really care about you at all. And they are not worth your time. At all. But yeah. I don't know. Have I ranted enough about this? Do people understand? I'm hoping people understand. I'm hoping the right people watch this, but I can't force people to watch things, unfortunately. Just one of those things. Should we draw? Should we draw for a bit? I feel like drawing would be good. Let's have some music. I don't know. I'm feeling of maybe I should go to Picato. Picato is better for drawing streams, I find. Although you don't get to watch it later then. But then I wonder, like, I don't know. On Picato I can play my own music. That is a massive plus to Picato, is I can play my own music. And I can take music requests. I miss that. It's one of the things, because I used to do a radio show, as some of you know. I used to have an internet radio show. That would have been awesome if I had that at this kind of popularity level. I think a lot of people would have tuned into my radio show then. And I'd just be like, I got this request from so-and-so, and I'd talk about games, and I'd do reviews. It was great. I'd love to do a radio show again. I should see if I could be a radio host. Maybe that's a job I could go into. Who knows? Who knows? I used to be. My first show, I was so scared though. I was shaking like mad. I was like, oh, I'm in front of a mic. Holy shit! What is this? What kind of pet would you like? Oh, I'd like either a Maine Coon cat or doggy of some sort, or doggo of some sort. I'm not really active on Picato. I'm not really either, but sometimes people stream on Picato and I like to talk to themselves like this. I know, like, I don't tend to follow people on Picato yet because I'm not really that active on it, but I will click on some streams and stuff. But, yeah, who knows, who knows. Oh, people are... Yeah, people are reblogging stuff. This picture is so cute. These are both cute, but I like this one. So does Clive. I was like, yes, boy. Get a dog! I can't have a dog. I can't have a dog. I'm not allowed. Do you know Poppy the Performer? No, I don't. I know no one. Like, I live under a rock. Quite literally. I might, yeah. I think I'm gonna go stream on Picato. Only because it just, I can listen to my own music, and the music that YouTube lets me listen to is shite. And I don't like letting you guys listen to nothing, so, like, yeah. There's all that. There's all that stuff. You were Poppy the Performer on my chat. Were you? I don't remember that. I don't remember having Poppy. Though my memory is shit. Don't rely on my memory. It's really funny. You know this the like really common situation where someone's like, "Hey, do you remember me?" And you just end up going, "Yeah, you're the person." Yes. I get that a lot. I do that too much. My memory is literally shit. Like worse than Dory's. My memory is. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go do that because I'd like to listen to my own music. YouTube, up your game, mate. But yeah. I'll see you guys in the next live stream or over in Picato if you want to come over. If you want a link to Picato, then message me and I'll send you the link. Or I could just give the link out. We'll just do that. We'll do something. I'll figure it out. But yes. You just said hello in general. Did you? Where are you? Oh, hey! I see you. Wait. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna head off now and go do some drawing. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye!